Can Barb's team slash Cruisen's team slash I'm not 100% sure on the leadership thing right now, so bear with me. But can that team stand up, stand tall, facing the jaws of defeat, and perform the BO3 reverse sweep? Red team powering on towards A site. Smoke down in D1. Does Nova care? Does he try to make a play? The nades in. Steezy finds Watchful. Flash through, nade through the smoke over towards Apollo as Strix takes out Steezy. Cruising onto Pug. Numbers in favor of the blue team. It's been a minute since we've seen this. That's unfortunate, but it happens. 3v3 as Barb runs in front of Strix's pre-fire. Not what you want to see. But alas, the round's not quite over here. Nova takes out Cruising, and the back door is wide open for the B rotate. Apollo last alive, and the bomb's skirting towards B. And I think he's figured it out. But the dog is barking up the wrong tree right now as the bomb is seconds away from being planted. He's isolated. Raisin needs to take this kill out for... Oh my lord. I'm too old for that, but down goes Apollo. A slip, a mishap, a miscom, an uncommunicated retreat sees Barb die to Strix, and it was all downhill from there. Losing in a grand final, you've got to have mental fortitude. You gotta let that stuff not bother you. You gotta live and let go. You gotta bounce back even harder on the next round. Showing they are very capable. Smoke to D1 now. Foils potentially Nova's plans as Apollo tees up a nade for D2. Nova getting a little bit greedy here. Peeps out into the smoke to get the nade out. Watchful finds one. The nade's no good from the red team. It's a clusterfuck. As Clarity finds one before going down, Raisin trades out Strix. 3 versus 3 yet again. Smoke wall pending for the red team. Cruising not giving much in the mid area here now. He knows from last time. Eyes towards B as the red team come out. Apollo is very good to get one before going down. 2v2, but Cruising is in mid. Nova's trying desperately to get Barb. Shots are good. They seem to believe there's a potential for a B rotate, but they are wrong. Bomb floods out to A. Jump shot's a good effort. The hip fire looks good. The jump shot even looks better, but the kill's not there. And this game might as well be Advanced Warfare, because the amount of gunfights in midair that I'm seeing here is devastating. But alas, Fracture double their lead once more. Deja Voodoo. We've seen this in all 3 maps that they placed off in today. Next map is Bay 5 for the guys asking in chat. Bay 5 is the final map, but we might not even go there. Nova. There's only so much that he can do when the doorway is smoked. My computer is dying. Oh my god. Watchful with 2. Nova tries to retrade, but he can't. It's a lot of bullets going through smoke, but he's got 5 mags, so 2 spent shooting smoke. It's all good. Red team cut down short to 2 players as they rotate to B, and it's a bit of a panic rotation. Cruising back sight, tries to isolate, gets 1. Now it's all down to Nova, who has a lot to do. First task is down. Second task is down. He's on fire. Still has to plant, but there's a lot of time. Barb takes out Nova and takes out a little bit of frustration. My guy's on those magnesium tablets because my guy is pent up, ready to go. Sprinkling a little bit of love towards Nova there. Credit to him, Nova almost pulled off a 1v4. scores 2-1. UN showing that the old dog still got a bite to him. Smoked a secret, but all the red teams over towards A. And they're primarily in D2. Watchful finds one with the nade as he edges towards this D3 corridor, right close to Razin. Raisin, I keep calling them Razin, but I'm keep calling it Razin. Nova doubling back to mid now. Strix sees the bomb carrier move towards B. Barb's already here. Shit and cozy. I already know one of these motherfuckers is gonna get a jump shot. There it is. Sound baiting from Steezy, trying to cover his teammates. There's the jump again. Raisin takes out Watchful on the other side of the map. Apollo answers back to Nova. 3v3 bombs in no man's land, and down goes Raisin now. 3v2:45 on the clock, and bomb needs to be recovered. It's been snatched. They are running, and nobody is in a good position from UN to really stop them from making it to D1. Strix's rotate shorter, but his thorax is low. It doesn't matter as he finds the thorax of Steezy and Pug. 2-2, we're tied back up. Passion. Left and right here. Dominating around for my boy Strix. 3 kills to his name in that round. And many more to come. Bring up the mini-map here as the red team charges towards B. Info galore as a lot of noise gets made. We have a nice position from Barb as he finds one and looks for the second. Gets it with the ego. He's got bowling balls for nuts here as he takes the second. It's a little bit of a worry here, though, as Pug can find a nice angle to kill cruising through that door. Let me turn the DMA Dave vision off for a moment here as cruising finds... What the fuck is this? Right. Yes. Down goes Clarity, and it's a round 1 for UN. For the first time in the grand finals, I believe... UN are holding a lead. It's only up from here, boys. Bomb towards A now. In the hands of Nova. D1. We've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen it time and time again. Trying to find Watchful through that smoke. There's a lot of bullets for Nova's kit, so he's able to do a lot of pre-firing like this now, though, as 2 members of the red team slip and fall. We're losing a lot of bodies here on the red team before this smoke dissipates, but Steezy answers back with 2 of his own. Passion. 3v3, and here comes the smokes. Nade from Steez. Finds cruising in Timbuktu. Insane nade, by the way. Re-smoke in the doorway, so that left-hand peek for Strix isn't going to be an option. Barb. Playing deep back and headshot. There's a lot of time for the rotate to come through. And it might not be needed as the players are out. Barb trying to take a lot of the pressure away from Strix, but it's not enough. Strix goes down, followed by Barb. We're tied yet again, 3-3. Everyone in this lobby has multi-frag potential except for Clarity. Okay, that's kind of harsh. But no, everyone here is capable of turning these rounds on their head. We see double kills come through for UN. It's answered back by Steez. All of a sudden, a momentary 5v3 ends up a loss for the team with 5. It's pretty incredible the level that these guys are playing at right now. We're seeing a lack of a smoke on the D1 door. Here it comes. Pug opening onto Cruising. Space for the red team on B. Strix goes down to the Smash 12. And here comes the cavalry. Barb gets one and gets concussed in the flash. Has to peek out and no bueno. Watchful and Apollo versus 4. Looking for a jump shot. Avoiding a nade narrowly. Apollo kill into Steezy. Watchful onto Pug. Nova finds one before backing up out of secret, and Raz's position is probable. Seems to believe that he knows where he is. He knows he went to the right, so he knows he has a chance. He sees the barrel. There's 20 seconds. No bullets left in the mag as he runs dry. Once more, Fracture creep into the lead of this game. Five rounds away from winning their debut tournament. 6 rounds for UN to push us to map 3. Apollo. Action ensuing here on from the D3 angle. Angles being held and watched here. There's a little bit of a stack up. He catches the sprint, but is unable to get the second because the nade comes in and denies it. Pug finds a kill elsewhere on the map. What looked to be good has fallen apart. Cruising saves the day, followed by Watchful making up for the nade. Strix finds kills. It's kills everywhere from each player, and it's all down to Nova, but he's shown time and time again that he's more than capable, but not this round. Maybe the next, but not this one. The boys tie it back up 4-4, ending the first half on a tie. What have they got in the chamber for defense? Sorry, what have they got in the chamber for attack, rather? As we switch sides on Iceberg. Kits are in and Clarity stays on the Ash 12. Able to rustle the Ash 12 off of Steezy's defense. The boys in blue now, Team UN pushing towards what looks like the B site now. Potentially into a double stack on mid, the pre-fire in. Nobody pushing that side though at present. Strix trying to watch the mid angle, sees Nova jump across the stairs. It's a left and right cat and mouse game, sees the barrel now. If I turn X-ray off, you'll see what the players see. Cruisin finds Nova, but I believe you see there, guys, Steezy is right in place, and I don't think he's been seen. Looks like Cruisin's got a hunch. Strix finds that kill, though, and I'm glad we stayed on board for it because it was definitely worth the wait. Clarity. On the other side of the map, playing the lurk role, hoping to catch one of the players pushing through. Opening round in favor of a UN. Clarity left in a disadvantageous position there from his team falling apart. Not exactly his fault. We've all been in those kind of positions before. It just kind of happens the way the round falls away from you. Rest assured, if there was a dust cover on the Ash 12, this man would take it off. The man with the boomstick just needs to be in the right place at the right time, and he's going to be sniffing a 5k. Shots going down in mid though, boys. X-rays on there. Let's jump into Nova's POV on the defensive side. Finds cruising. Massive value from that shot there. As Clarity takes out Strix across... Well, I guess, I don't know what to say, across the courtyard, I guess, I don't know. Long range, nonetheless, with the Ash 12. 3 members for the blue team pinned towards B. 3 members from the defense team on B site. I respect it, that's all I have to say there. Clarity hard anchoring while his teammates rotate. 55. And these are the kind of rounds where the Ash 12 can be devastating. If the guys decide to rotate away and panic their way to A site. Execution ahead, Clarity in behind, and there's the backstab. There's the man of the hour, picking up a cheeky little backstab onto the guys, and we're tied up once more, 5-5. Surely looking at an overtime. Double flashes for Apollo here. Let the grid in after the dust cover, I feel you. We have a little bit of a potential fake B here. Now the guys are going to know time and time again that regardless, even if they sell the fake, even if they pull the fake, even if they're all in the VIP backstage section, they still have to be looking for this guy. They need to check those corners, as a wise man once said. But oddly enough, this time, Clarity's opting to rotate away, and that's something that the guys on the blue team ought to have heard. The problem here is they've got so much pressure and so much presence on the B site that you'd argue that it might even be a better option to go B, but at this point, it's Clarity versus the world as he finds one. But he's pounced upon from all directions. Down goes Clarity, and that's the 6th round. Once more, UN taking the lead. What are you guys thinking so far about the Assault v Assault rule set that these guys have played and showcased this weekend? How are we feeling about it? Does it look like it plays well for the guys watching? Any of the ex-players of the tournament, you got any opinions on how it's played out for you? Did you enjoy it? Down goes Watchful, trades with the nade though. 2 big players down. As the round stagnates just a little bit as the flash goes out from Apollo. No good, no bueno though. Steezy repositions on stage. These shuffles on the ground is no doubt going to be heard from Apollo, and Apollo is looking to castle now. Pug takes out Cruisin', who was mid. Apollo had to get up there now. No info, but he is keeping people there momentarily at B. Oh boy, not a game that I want to play here as he gets left hand peeked and still loses. Steezy coming out on top now. There's 2 members of blue, but they're on the bomb site and they have a chance to plant. They need to action and get a kill here and to tie it to a 2v2 as quick as possible, but that smoke's going to prevent them from pushing out that side. Raisin's going to be coming from CT along with Steezy, and we have Pug with the backstab. They need to get one more kill here before this Pug comes through the back and gets Strix. Now all of a sudden it's Barb with a left hand hold versus Steezy. Oh no, it's a nightmare as Steezy gets across the door and takes Barb down. What was potentially a misplay for Steezy. Comes as a buff. I just read that as who wouldn't want 12 asses. I presume you mean Ash 12s, right? All kits look good. Everyone's back in. X-ray mode works and it's red versus blue. My ears just got blown up. That's great. Thank you for that. As we rerun the round now, guys. Red team Fracture on defense. Blue team UN on attack. Crucial is the rounds for UN as down goes Cruising to the hands of Nova. Early aggression from Watchful tries to find Easy, but goes down to Pug. Nova doubles up for Apollo. Barb, last alive. Momentum paused and it is interrupted. The flow of the blue team here as Barb's left in it 1 versus 5. Looking to get some kills to build some confidence. Finds his first. We'll be looking for the flank player, which was Steezy, typically Pug. Finds Steezy prone. Gives him enough time to get back up though. And he meeps the F out of there. Sees Pug for a moment, but he's gonna make his way to sight. He's bobbing, he's weaving, he's juking, and he's fooled the entire lobby. Pug sniffs it, but he's not too bothered. His Raisin's got middle covered. 2 rounds away from a championship W. Holy moly. Let's see. Who do we go on board with? We might as well go on board here with Nova, who's probably going to be peeking mid towards Cruising or Strix. Shots out. Crunch time on A. Nades. Kind of fluffed a little bit here. As Nova's edging towards D3, Raisin finds Barb though. The smoke is out, the bomb is down. Watchful finds one, Apollo finds another, and now we're faced with a 2v2 from the B players rotating in. The bomb needs to go down. This is a bit of a sticky scenario, because how can man plant when man cannot cover? Here we go now. A lot of time left to work with for the red team here on this retake. We are D1 and headshot positions. A lot of angles being cleared here. A lot of info gained from Pug. Steezy likely running off that info as well. Pug finds one. Apollo's forced to back up to give his position away. Apollo, last alive, needs to deny the defuse. Needs to play a left hand. Needs to double up. Needs to wait for the defuse. And needs to swing at the right time. And unfortunate for him as Pug capitalizes and brings Fracture not only to map point, but to tournament point. Fresh off the restart. Kills looking good for everyone in the lobby. More or less an even spread here. Match and tournament point for Team Fracture. Nothing can go wrong from this point onwards for the blue team. Everything needs to be flawless. And there is clarity on his lonesome here as he goes down and Cruising bursts through the door onto the A site. No, he doesn't. I lied. But the rest of the guys do as Apollo goes down to Nova. Bomb making its way to site as Strix goes down. Answered from a kill of his own from Cruisin'. 3v3. We know how good Fracture is in the retake, so Cruisin' gets in and punches before. Finds one before going down. Pug getting a trade though as Nova finds a kill through the smoke, and it's all down to Watchful. 1 versus 2. Tournament life on the line. Finds one. Can he find the other? No, he can't. Pug closes out the match. Closes out the tournament. And here we have it. Mini Cup 5 champions. Fracture. Sealing the deal. Closing the door. Massive congratulations to the guys in red there with Fracture on their debut tournament. Now bear in mind this scoreboard's a little bit kerfuffled because there was a restart there on this one. But here we have it, and there it is, the final scoreboard of the final map of the tournament. Fracture taking the win 9-6